just levitate.
Okay guys, we got the new pictures and the new video for the Mazinkaiser on Carbotix, of course, the Blitzway one. Thanks to Ryoma74, the moderator at the GoKing.it forums. As you guys can see here, he posted this image up. And let me see if we can get it fully. Yep. But yeah. Now, he didn't say if this is his, if he actually got his copy, or it's just the same one the other forum member got, the other moderator got, that basically, you know, they're showing it off. But yes, you guys can see this looks pretty darn good. This looks pretty darn good. Now that we saw that, of course, looks great. Now it does seems like it has like a mark here and a mark here as well. I don't know if that's actually something scratching there, or maybe they have something on their hand and it got stuck to it. Maybe. So this is the video that he posted. Make sure to go and check it out on his YouTube channel. As you guys can see here, you know, he's comparing the Blitzway one with the SkyX Studio one. And I don't know how this comparison is gonna go, because, you know, it's the SkyX Studio one is the Infinitism one, while the Blitzway one is the one from the manga, I mean from the OVA, of course, with some minor differences. Which, let me tell you, some people have said, oh, it's not the Infinitism design and stuff. It was never gonna be the Infinitism design. It was never gonna be a full redesign. It was always gonna be the OVA one with some minor tweaks here and there. That was always the case. They never came out and said, hey, we're gonna do our own little version or anything like that. No. So, putting the powder on. I don't know why. I honestly don't know why he pretty much did the transition swipe there instead of having both of them together like that. So here you can see the size difference, of course, 25 centimeters, 27.5 centimeters, which is 10 inches, 10.8, and 31 centimeters, which is pretty much the 12 inches, 12.2. The size difference you can see here. Now, do remember that SkyX Studios, no, I mean, is it SkyX Studios? Now I don't remember. SkyX Studio or CCS Toys? Let's see. Oh yeah, it is SkyX Studios. SkyX Studios is making Massing Emperor G, and Massing Emperor G is 11 inches tall, so it's only gonna be, you know, a little bit shorter than Mazinkaiser, that the one for Blitzway. So both of them are gonna look great together. Now obviously here you can see the Turbo Smasher Punch. Obviously the Blitzway one has more effect parts for it, which is great. It's not just these ones here, and I think the colors look a lot better. But I don't know why he just didn't put them, both of them together. He did it earlier, right? I don't know why he didn't put them both together, have them spinning together so you can actually see the differences, instead of just being like, hey, on the top we put one, on the bottom we put one. This to me doesn't really make sense. Now when it comes here, it looks like the SkyX Studio one has a little bit more articulation here, but it looks like he didn't try that much with the Blitzway. I'm pretty sure this guy can go all the way to reach them. He does have the heat sinks up the way it should be, but I don't know. Maybe he was in a hurry, of course. Now, I don't get here why he didn't do the pose exactly the same. Should be pretty easy, and again, they should be next to each other. Even if you don't have them spinning, like, dude, like, let me give you a quick tip. If you have a rotating stand, just put anything like a piece of glass or anything that's solid on it. Have it spin. That is bigger. It's gonna work. I've been doing it quite a lot. If you guys have seen my recent reviews, it works. You can see the giant missiles, and like the comparison here is no brainer. Like, look how good the Blitzway one looks here. That missile looks big, it looks chunky, has the throw smoke, and this one looks really small, of course, and it does have the little effect part, which in my opinion the smoke makes sense, a lot more sense than this one. It just does. Now obviously I know what you're gonna say, the faces. Yeah, this one, even if it's not light up, it looks really bright, while this one looks a lot darker. But remember, the forehead is a lot shorter on the SHFiguarts Studio ones, and the Blitzway one is a lot longer. And here you can see the scranders on the back. Now he says 40 centimeters and 43 centimeters, so it looks like the SHFiguarts Studio one is a little bit longer because of this part here. You can see how the basically goes all the way down, and while this one is a little bit shorter. But 3 centimeters, that's nothing. Now here you can see both of them spinning here with scranders on, looking good. And of course, man, the Blitzway scrander is just so much nicer than this one. You know, like I said before, one of the reasons that I didn't get the SHFiguarts Studio was because of the scrander. I don't like the way it looks. You know, I'm okay with this part here, you know, with the middle part, but the wings, I don't like the way they look. This one looks a lot better, and obviously the colors. That's were the two main deciding factors for me not to get that one. Now here you can see the LED lights. Now obviously the SHFiguarts Studio one has the light up heatsink, and the Blitzway one doesn't. But you can see that I'm guessing from how the video was set up, the camera was set up, he didn't set it up properly here, so that's why you get that pinkish whitish glow all over the place. That doesn't look really good, doesn't do it justice. I'm sure in real life it looks a lot better. But you can see how good the Blitzway one looks. It looks menacing with just one LED here, and having the eyes light up like that. That's awesome. Now the light bleeding obviously is gonna happen. It's just the design of the head. You can see how it bleeds here, it bleeds here and here. This one has the same bleeding here, you can see it there. But I like how on the Blitzway one, where it lights up on the eyes, it looks a lot more inside than it looks here. Here it just looks like the whole thing is glowing. Here it looks like it's just this little part. But again, that has to be do with the design. And you can see them pulling out the swords from the chest. Obviously it looks like he rushed these poses. Looks like he didn't put a lot of thought into them. It was just like, just put this here and put that there, and that was it. Also handycam shaking there, but that's what it looks like. I mean, let me just back up here, back up a little bit more. As you guys can see, that looks really awesome. That looks pretty great. And I love this. See how the light is bleeding, but it's bleeding in a way that it makes it look great, because it kind of looks like he has a yellow visor over it, but that is translucent enough for you to see through it. That's really cool. Now it does seem like it does bleed up here on the head a little bit, but that has to happen. But I love how the rest of the figure catches the light everywhere, even here, all the way down here, which is pretty awesome. Remember, this pose, he didn't do this pose justice, you know, but it's looking pretty awesome. You know, and here you can see it without the chest plate. You know, he removed the sword. Looking pretty good. I don't know why he has the wings pointing backwards, and this one is going up here, and this one goes down there. I don't know why. That shouldn't hinder the articulation in any sense of the word. Again, I'm just nitpicking, I guess. And this is the way that I will set up the swords as well. You know, one sword here, one here, and the big one here, of course. And pretty awesome. And that was pretty much it. So, good job. Obviously, not as good as I would have done. And by the way, if you doubt that, go and check out my recent review videos. You guys did I've done quite a few poses, and by the way, I gotta have more poses that, that a lot of people are gonna do for this guy, that's for sure. Now, he also did post this image here. Let me open it up, see it, and again, pretty small image. You guys can see here. So this is the size difference, and this is the thing. If you have the CCS toys, great Mazinkaiser, it's not gonna scale up with the Blitzway one. If you have the Sky X Studio one, it's not gonna scale up. If you have the Reobot, which, if you guys remember, I did pre-order the Mazinkaiser Emperor G, and then decided to cancel it because, hey, obviously Sky X Studio is coming out with their Mazinkaiser Emperor G, which is gonna be 11 inches tall, which is gonna be almost as tall as this guy, and it's gonna fit a lot better. Because if I wouldn't have done that, then I would have been stuck with this. See the size differences? It's a lot. And the thing is, Mazinkaiser Emperor G, you're paying around $300 US, and for this, while the Sky X Studio one is gonna be a lot taller than this one, be around here or around here, and it's pretty much gonna be closer to this, and you're gonna be paying around the same price. So it's a no-brainer, right? So yeah, it is nice seeing them together, and I'm glad that somebody, you know, posted more things. But still, release date is still says January. Some people are saying February, which could happen. But hey, they might push it back all the way to April just so we can have an anniversary of the pre-order date. You know, it could happen. There's a lot of stuff that can still happen yet. Nothing is still solid, but I would love it if, hey, Bioma or Ryugi, whatever the other guy's name was, please no, let us know. Post something here in the forums. Is this a pre-order? I mean, not pre-order. Is this your pre-order, or is this just a preview sample that they were, you know, putting out there? Because we would love to know. We would love to know when are they gonna be released actually to the general public? Because everybody's just waiting for it. We're ready. We're ready to go. You know, we're ready to go. We are ready to get this thing and get this saga over and done with. Trust me. I don't know exactly how many poses I have right now of this thing, but I've been going like freaking out. I have some poses from artwork from milk cartons. Like, that's how deep I've gotten into this thing, and it's because it's my favorite super robot. It's my favorite super robot, and I just want to make it, you know, I'm gonna have a very fair review and everything. I'm gonna go over everything, you know, of it. I'm gonna compare with the different super robots that I have already, and if it breaks down, it breaks down, and if it has any problem, it has any problem. You don't believe me? I'm not gonna do that? Go and check out my review of the S.H.Figuarts Berserker Heat of Passion armor, and you guys will see that in that video and on the follow-up video I had the same problem twice and I still called it out. You know, have no problems with that. But yeah, this is, I gotta say it right now, you know, I have said this a few times, this is a mech, this is a figure that if you're gonna buy it and you're planning on reviewing it, you can't just open it and be like, oh, here it is, it looks good, that's it. No. This $420 US figure, you have to do it justice. That's not doing it justice. This thing is gonna be awesome. Now, again, not complaining about his video. I think he could have done better with poses, but I'm guessing he's gonna have another video, follow-up video with more stuff. But still, pretty awesome to see, and I cannot wait to get mine. And yes, I'm jealous, of course, everybody's jealous. Everybody wants this thing. Who doesn't? You know. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time.